The July 30 episode of The Young and the Restless brought to the forefront a heated conflict between Kyle and Jack about the future of Jabot, showcasing Kyle's increasingly destructive behavior. Amidst this turmoil, Phyllis's self-perception as the best mom in Genoa City, coupled with her self-proclaimed genius and moral superiority, seems to be more than a little skewed. Phyllis, played by Michelle Stafford, sees herself as the epitome of a great mother. However, her actions often suggest otherwise. While she does love her children, it seems more in theory than in practice. Phyllis's history of putting her own needs first raises doubts about her ability to prioritize her kids' well-being. This is why it wouldn't be surprising if Phyllis pursued an affair with Kyle, seeing it as a strategic move rather than a moral dilemma. Phyllis has a history of elaborate schemes aimed at proving her point or gaining the upper hand. Notably, she faked her own death to expose Diane's true nature to her children, Summer and Daniel, as well as to Jack. Her goal was to show everyone just how terrible Diane was. Unfortunately for Phyllis, her plan didn't unfold as intended, and she now finds herself in need of a new strategy to antagonize her rival. What could irritate Diane more than Phyllis having an affair with her son Kyle? This move would not rile up Diane, but also serve as a reminder to Genoa City that Phyllis can still attract any man she wants, even her former son-in-law. Phyllis thrives on attention, and proving her desirability and an affair with Kyle would certainly achieve both. Kyle, portrayed by Michael Mellor, has shown himself to be easily influenced since his return to Genoa City. He believes he is making his own choices, but in reality, he is often manipulated by those around him. Phyllis could easily convince Kyle that having an affair is his idea, a way to assert control and demonstrate to Summer who's in charge. In truth, Phyllis would be exploiting Kyle's unresolved issues with his mother, Diane. The true reason for a Phyllis and Kyle pairing goes beyond personal vendettas. It's about bringing much-needed drama to The Young and the Restless. The show has been missing that explosive elements lately, and this twist could reignite the excitement. Imagine the reactions. Summer would be livid, Jack would be outraged, Diane would be furious, and Phyllis would relish in the chaos while Kyle remains bewildered. Summer, Kyle's wife, and Phyllis's daughter would be the first to react. Her shock and betrayal would be palpable, especially coming from both her husband and her mother. Summer's explosive reaction could lead to intense confrontations and emotional scenes, providing a rich storyline for the character. Jack, who has a complicated history with Phyllis and is Kyle's father, would be enraged by this betrayal. His sense of betrayal would be twofold: anger at Phyllis for her manipulative actions and disappointment in Kyle for falling into her trap. This conflict could lead to a deeper exploration of Jack's relationships and his role within the Abbott family. Diane's reaction would be one of pure fury. Seeing her son involved with her nemesis would drive her to the edge. Diane's response could range from plotting her own revenge against Phyllis to attempting to pull Kyle away from her influence, adding layers of intrigue and scheming to the storyline. Phyllis would see this affair as a triumph, a way to prove her dominance and desirability. She would relish in the chaos she has created, using it as means to further her own agenda. Her manipulative nature would be on full display, making her a central figure in the ensuing drama. Kyle would likely be the most confused in this situation. Believing that the affair was his decision, he would struggle with his feelings of guilt, betrayal, and manipulation. His journey through this turmoil could lead to significant character development as he grapples with the consequences of his actions. In the world of soap operas, drama is the lifeblood that keeps viewers engaged. The potential affair between Phyllis and Kyle would inject a fresh wave of excitement into The Young and the Restless, providing viewers with the soapy twists and turns they crave. This storyline would create ripple effects throughout Genoa City, impacting multiple characters and relationships. Phyllis and Kyle's potential affair is exactly the plot twist that The Young and the Restless needs to reignite its dramatic flair. The complex wave of reactions and consequences would provide rich storytelling opportunities, keeping viewers on the edge of their seats. in the world of soap operas, nothing is off limits, and this explosive storyline could be the key to bringing back the excitement and intrigue that fans love.